Okay, so here we have a pectoral contracturitis. I forgot the name of the machine. So I keep going, eh? Okay, so here we have a pec fly. Now this is specifically a Panata machine. So the way we want to do this, it doesn't set up straight into the pec fly. You can actually do a lateral raise on this as well. So it's multifaceted. So we're gonna move the handles, I would say around mid-height. Okay, now you can see to set this machine up, we need to have the joint center in line with the shoulders, which it's not. So we're gonna adjust that slightly to a position where it's in line with the shoulders, okay? Now we're gonna step back from the machine. There is an instance where you can use the pad here if you wanna get more of a contraction in the lower part of the pec. However, we're gonna do this one standing up. So we're gonna initiate the movement by pushing the arms outwards, depressing the shoulders, slightly hinging forward, and then squeezing the pecs. Okay, nice and controlled movement, squeeze the pecs, and relax, okay? The common mistakes I see with this, again, is adjustment, having the weight stationed a little bit too low, the machine stationed a little bit too low, where we'd have to squat to get into the movement or round to get a deeper contraction, okay? So it's very important that you keep the structural integrity of your upper back, retract, and squeeze that pec, all right? The chest doesn't work if you're super rounded forward, okay? So position too high, similar thing. The arms start a little bit outside the active range of motion and coming for the fly, and you just can't get that right connection, okay? The cables actually touch, the weight stack actually touches before you get the max stretch that you need, and the movement becomes shorter. So we want to make sure it's always, guys, I can't stress that enough, it's always in the joint center so you can have an appropriate amount of contraction and also keep safety and the health of your shoulders. So if you're finding that both sides aren't really feeling right, one side feels like it's doing most of the work, then I would suggest using the dual handles to its benefit and just doing a single side. So one hand holds for support, slightly lean forward, big contraction in the chest, come back up nice and slowly. Big contraction in the chest, come back up nice and slowly. Okay, so we're all not perfect. Sometimes it can feel a little bit lopsided, like you're doing something a little bit more on the right, something a little bit more on the left. So I would highly suggest doing a single arm approach for that, if that's the case.